This is a business AI education video from Professor Thomas Hormeza Dow. Gamification in higher education has gained significant traction in recent years, particularly in business schools where professors are seeking innovative ways to engage students. By integrating game mechanics such as points, badges, leaderboards, and AI-enhanced simulations into business curricula, educators hope to boost participation, motivation, and learning outcomes. However, while gamification presents numerous benefits, it also faces criticisms that must be carefully considered to ensure its effective implementation. This post provides a detailed analysis of gamification in business education by comparing and contrasting key findings from 12 seminal studies in the field. Study 1, Dominguez et al., 2013, from the University of Cadiz, Spain, found that gamification increased motivation, but led students to focus more on points and badges rather than deep learning. They suggest careful design of business simulations. Study 2, Hamari et al., 2014. From the University of Tampere, Finland, conducted a systematic review showing that gamification in business courses can increase engagement but does not guarantee learning gains. Study 3, Harness and Fox, 2015, from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, USA, found that leaderboards and competitive elements reduced intrinsic motivation in business students over time. They suggest collaborative models work better. Study 4, Saylor et al., 2017, from the University of Würzburg, Germany, found that gamified storytelling and team-based rewards work better than leaderboards in business education. Study 5, Toda et al., 2019, from the University of Sao Paulo, Brazil, warns about negative effects, loss of performance, declining motivation, and unintended behaviors in business students when gamification is poorly designed. Study 6, Stott and Neustetter, 2013, from Simon Fraser University, Canada, found that case-based gamification works well for business students. They identify 4 key dynamics: freedom to fail, rapid feedback, progression, and storytelling. Study 7, Hung, 2017, from Adelphi University, USA, argues that business courses need meaningful gamification, not just points, but role-based simulations and decision-making scenarios. Study 8, Dichev and Dicheva, 2017, from Winston-Salem State University, USA, analyze 51 studies and conclude that gamification in business education requires long-term engagement strategies rather than just short-term rewards. Study 9, Sheldon, 2011, from Indiana University, Bloomington, USA, experimented with XP, quests, and guilds in business management courses, finding that team-based quests improve learning outcomes. Study 10, Na et al., 2014, from the University of Nebraska at Omaha, USA, found that interactive gamification like stock market simulations and case competitions improves financial literacy and decision-making in business students. Study 11, Simoes et al., 2013, from the Polytechnic Institute of Leiria, Portugal, found that gamifying corporate strategy courses through AI-based case studies led to better decision-making skills. Study 12, Landers and Callan, 2011, from the University of Minnesota, USA, conclude that serious games and AI-enhanced gamification outperform traditional teaching methods in finance, accounting, and management training. Enhancing student engagement and motivation. One of the most well-documented advantages of gamification is its ability to increase student engagement and motivation. Research has shown that business students who participate in gamified learning environments demonstrate higher attendance, increased participation in discussions, and greater investment in coursework. AI-powered adaptive learning platforms further amplify engagement by personalizing challenges and feedback. Bridging theory and practice through simulations. Business education heavily relies on real-world application of theories. Studies highlight that gamified elements such as business simulations, AI-driven case studies, and interactive role-playing significantly enhance students' ability to apply theoretical concepts to practical business scenarios. These elements mirror corporate decision-making environments, allowing students to practice risk assessment, financial planning, and strategic execution in a controlled but realistic setting. Encouraging collaboration and teamwork. Gamification fosters peer interaction and teamwork, skills that are essential in the business world. Studies show that collaborative, game-based activities such as team-based competitions, cooperative missions, and guild structures increase student engagement and improve problem-solving capabilities. AI-powered group formation tools ensure balanced teams based on students' strengths and learning needs, optimizing collaborative learning experiences. Providing real-time feedback and personalization, AI-driven gamification allows for immediate and continuous feedback, an essential component in business education. Automated grading, real-time dashboards, and AI tutors offer instant performance insights, allowing students to adjust their strategies accordingly. This level of personalized feedback ensures mastery learning, where students iterate on their mistakes until they fully understand a concept. Cultivating a growth mindset and risk-taking culture. Business students must develop a growth mindset and the ability to embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Gamification promotes this mindset by incorporating freedom to fail mechanics, where students can experiment, learn from their mistakes, and improve without the fear of harsh grading consequences. Overemphasis on extrinsic rewards. While gamification can initially boost motivation, some studies caution against an over-reliance on extrinsic rewards. When students focus more on accumulating points, badges, or leaderboard rankings rather than gaining meaningful knowledge, gamification loses its effectiveness. AI-driven personalization helps counter this issue by aligning rewards with deeper cognitive engagement. Risk of superficial learning, often called pointsification. Critics argue that gamification often reduces learning to simplistic mechanics. If poorly designed, gamified systems can lead students to focus on completing tasks for rewards rather than engaging in critical thinking. AI-driven gamification mitigates this by ensuring that rewards are meaningfully tied to skill mastery and decision-making abilities. Potential increase in student anxiety and competition. While some level of competition can be beneficial, excessive competitiveness in gamified business courses has been linked to increased stress and anxiety among students. Leaderboards in particular can discourage lower-performing students. Balancing gamification with collaborative team-based activities can reduce these negative effects. High implementation costs and instructor burden. Implementing gamification, especially when integrating AI-driven learning tools and simulations, requires significant time, effort, and financial investment. Professors must receive adequate training and institutional support to ensure that gamification is sustainable and effective. Questionable long-term learning retention. Although gamification improves short-term engagement, some studies question whether it leads to long-term knowledge retention. More research is needed to understand how AI-powered personalized learning paths impact retention over extended periods. To ensure effective integration of AI and gamification in the business classroom, consider the following best practices. Align gamification with learning objectives. Ensure that AI-enhanced gamification serves pedagogical goals, not just engagement. Leverage AI-powered personalization. Adapt difficulty levels and content dynamically to suit individual student needs. Encourage collaboration over competition. Use team-based gamification to foster a cooperative learning environment. Integrate real-world business applications. Use AI-driven case studies and simulations to mirror real market challenges. Provide meaningful rewards. Move beyond points and badges by incorporating feedback loops and skill-based progression. Use AI analytics for student insights. Track performance trends and personalize interventions based on data-driven insights. Offer multiple pathways to success. Allow students to explore different gamified experiences based on their learning preferences. Encourage iterative learning. Implement freedom to fail mechanics where students can retry assignments without penalty. Engage students in AI-powered role-playing. Simulate business negotiations, financial forecasting, or marketing strategy using AI-driven avatars and datasets. Regularly assess and adapt. Continuously refine gamified elements based on student feedback and learning analytics. Pitfalls to avoid. Over-reliance on extrinsic rewards. Avoid making gamification solely about points, badges, or leaderboards. Focus on deeper learning. Ignoring accessibility and inclusivity, ensure gamification and AI tools accommodate diverse learning needs. Overcomplicating the experience, keep mechanics simple and intuitive. Complex systems can disengage students. Neglecting intrinsic motivation, design gamified activities that encourage curiosity and self-driven learning. Forgetting real-time feedback, AI can provide instant feedback. Failing to use this feature reduces gamification's impact. Unbalanced competition, competitive leaderboards can discourage lower-performing students if not structured properly. Insufficient instructor involvement, AI tools should supplement, not replace, human interaction and mentorship. Ignoring long-term retention, ensure gamification supports deep learning rather than short-term engagement boosts. Failing to align with industry trends. Business education should reflect AI-driven changes in the corporate world, not testing before full implementation. Pilot gamified experiences in smaller cohorts before scaling them across the curriculum. To maximize the benefits and mitigate the pitfalls of gamification in business education, professors should blend gamification with strong pedagogy, ensure that game mechanics complement course objectives rather than replace them. Use AI-driven personalization. Leverage adaptive learning technologies to customize challenges, feedback, and progression. Balance extrinsic and intrinsic motivation. Avoid over-reliance on rewards. Focus on fostering intellectual curiosity and critical thinking. Encourage collaboration over competition. Integrate team-based gamified exercises to mitigate stress while enhancing teamwork. Regularly assess effectiveness. Use student feedback and AI analytics to iteratively improve gamification strategies.